Hey everyone, you may have noticed a bit of a change in scenery here. It was it was not planned. I'll tell you that much. Let's just say certain circumstances have led me to recording the recap right here, right now, with the laptop I'm trying to continue my work on. So I thought I'd give you guys an update on what's been going on and what will be happening. And yeah, it is kind of serious, but I'm sure there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I have a feeling this recap is going to be pretty short because I've got it's pretty late as I'm recording this, and I gotta head to bed soon. So the first topic I want to get out of the way is the accident. You've probably noticed that I haven't been too active here beyond a comment here or there, which would probably be the biggest fucking Easter egg hunt of your lives. On September 6th, during a little trip to the shop to get some art supplies, I was hit by a car. Although I don't really remember the exact moment of impact, I was told that I was hit by two cars, which I don't know how I managed to survive that, but I'm kind of glad I did. And the whole healing process has been very grueling, but you know I've been trying my best to muscle through it and brave it as best as I can. So basically what happened was I wanted to get some art supplies for a project that I had in the works, and in my excited hubris, rather than I kind of ran across the road because the shop was like on the opposite side of the road, and yeah, the rest is history. I ran onto what I thought was an empty lane, and yes, I have no one but myself to blame for that. I was way in over my head, and I should have used the crossing. It would have been a long journey to the crossing, like where I was, but it would have been the safest option. So my family have been supportive of me. They've told me that it was just a mistake and I should be wise not to do it again. And yeah, this experience will definitely really implant that little lesson into my head. But yeah, that's why I've been kind of absent from YouTube during the last third of this year, is because I've been spending all my time healing and trying to rehabilitate myself, trying to get myself back on my feet. Which brings me to the location. I'm currently at a rehabilitation hospital, and I'm just trying to go through the motions. The physios have been telling me nothing but good stuff about my performance. So, yeah, and I hear that I should be out early January of next year. Sadly, I'm going to be spending Christmas here, and probably New Year's, but they've allowed me to leave briefly to spend Christmas with my family, and I'm hoping New Year's will be the same as well. And yeah, so the last third of 2025 has been quite the ride, to say the least. And now we go to my future projects. I've talked ad nauseum about this in the previous recaps, that I have like a lot of projects in the works. I'm trying to put it all together, work with what I have, work with who'd be willing to work with me, and so far it's going all right, but the aforementioned accident has kind of put a wrench in things. What I mean to say is the 4 months I could have spent animating this ended up being spent in the hospital. And like I said, I've no one but myself to blame. I put my hands up. That this all could have been avoided had I used the crossing. But I will say it hasn't been entirely wasted. For starters, I've gained a new appreciation of life, and I've been able to stay relatively productive during my predicament. And yeah, I've even had some friends coming over, sharing ideas with them, and they've been giving me support, they've been giving me feedback, and yeah, it was just really nice to have them over. And Raf's still writing some skits for me to adapt into animations, which I'm really looking forward to. The big project might take up most of my time, but I've always prided myself in being able to divide my time between projects to ensure that they get just the right amount of manpower behind it. Now I'm going to talk about my plans for the channel, and there is a plan I have for the gaming channel and in regard to the gaming channel, but I'm still kind of thinking about it because I'm still trying to factor in all the pros and cons of such an endeavour. But yeah, plans for the channel, I'm not sure why I wrote this on the list. It's going to be pretty much the same. It's just going to be animated skits, animated reels, and hopefully something you all will enjoy and, give feedback for. And yeah, and not much of that has changed. It should be worth mentioning that the big project I have in the works is probably going to be a Newgrounds exclusive, for reasons I don't want to get into. Personal reasons, let's call it. But yeah, I am trying to find a way to profit off the projects as best as I can. Hopefully I'll be able to get a job once I get out of rehab, and hopefully I'll be able to have some money in my pocket, earn some money, and hopefully put a portion of that towards my works. That also brings me to the fourth and final topic of this recap, and I'm not sure if I should be talking about this because it seems kind of beggy, and I'd like to have a little more self-respect than that. But I've recently opened up a Patreon, and by recently I mean sometime this year I've opened up a Patreon, just sharing behind-the-scenes stuff like storyboards, concept art, animatics, and I'm going to be linking that in the at the end of the videos and even in the video descriptions. But I'm just letting you guys know it's there, and hopefully I'll be able to put stuff on there that you'll be interested to look at and will hopefully enjoy. Yeah, as you can see, even though I've been doing this for more than a decade, I'm still kind of new to this whole creator game nonsense. And I've also got a BlueSky for those people who want to follow me on there and see what I'm up to and what I'm doing, and maybe I could share some work in progress stuff, or maybe some models that are in the making. But once again, no one is twisting your arm. I'm all about freedom of choice. So yeah, I guess that's all I have for the recap. I'm sorry if it was phoned in, but yeah, I'm kind of recording this kind of right off the bat, and I'm trying to cover all the bases, and also I'm trying to keep all my focus on the physiotherapy so that I can literally be back on my feet and be discharged. Hopefully be back home and be able to do my animation works. But like I said before, I have my laptop here with the Toon Boom licenses activated on it, and I'm trying my best to get what I can animated, and I've storyboarded 3 scenes for the big project, which doesn't really scratch the surface of how much will be needed, but I do have a couple of artists helping me, and They have been absolute troopers in that, and I'm incredibly grateful, and the fact that I can't really give anything back to them also makes me feel kind of guilty. But I'm really hoping that the completion of this project will make it all worth the while and worth the wait. So with that out of the way, thanks so much for watching, guys, and sorry to drop this bombshell of news on you about the accident. And I'm hoping to be back on my feet at least during the first half of January of next year. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So that's about it. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. Sorry guys, just a little addendum. I hear YouTube's been busy throughout the year as well. So if they want to remove my channel for whatever reason, I'm sure they can pull a nice one out of their ass. I'm sure I can work my way around it.